Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, worldwide. Renegade there. Yes, man. What a lovely day, man. What a happy Friday. Eh? And people, remember us draw out to Andrew on this guy. Very, very important. Andrew, he not take loses lightly. I tell him this. I tell him something. I remind him something of a fact. But right now, them the authority in Jamaica, please don't put Andrew on a suicide watch, you know. Take out his shoes, lace. Take him bed for time waste. You know, him have some security around him, in details. Wanna make sure take out him shoes lace and watch him. No make no string or nothing around him. Cause boy, I tell you, Marky G, make you the people them boy pick this Marky. You know Angela and the man in the people. But Marky G, oh God, man. He don't know say Marky G well planned for him, you know. So him run out like him a bull. And me the day double pump valves with the same thing. Me hear him. See the hey. That not coming like taking candy from no baby. No, it's dangerous. No, but right now, Andrew, them have to place him. We don't need to place Andrew on a suicide watch. Can't don't take lose lightly. See me out? When them say, shake on. See me out? And I stand up one place, Andrew, brother, it don't look good. It don't. It not look good, man. If you just know some politics, can you come with the arms also, you know? Andrew well weaponized up himself. You know, have nothing but Marky G. And you run out and talk about things like a sweetheart deal. Oh, listen, Andrew, when you spend like 200 million and have a report and not carry it out, let me tell you this. You can't treat no Jamaican now. We are talking from 2016 till now, and the arms out to your fling down. I have about something in your manifesto too. Can we hear them talk about it? I have about something for you. See? And last night, one of them asked about the media. And you look at them and tell her, be a lie. I just be a lie, I tell. But me still concerned about how you're staying at the morning, yeah. Because me know you don't come out of your bed. You're number 13. Make sure move all belt, all piece of string. Make sure not even, no cable, no TV. Cut off your TV wire, them and everything. Cut off every wire, remove them. Nothing what Andrew can use. Take out all the lace, all-time clocks. Take them out, burn them up. Boy, Mark, give my beat, you know. He never expect this, you know. Me never know say me a nationality, you know. That me call melting pot, you know. For me come on this, and me just call him to tell him, say, melting pot. You're a British citizen, you know. I mean, yeah, I mean, no, I can't hear them. So, we're born in Jamaica, but remember, we're not Jamaican, you know. Because, you know, when you're born, make you a Jamaican. And matter of fact, no, don't know Jamaican, and just so. How will you do? You have to turn pot a cat, have 2 or 3 taxi, have 28 account, you have to have the whole of these things, and you all say, the IC. And just say the IC now, everything, and them, everything good with him. Then why I think the IC not certify you? The IC recommend you to feed and to other investigation thing for dig deep because of beer, laundering and beer sitting them I see. And you put the one there up there so. Mark Golding said to Andrew Holness, say him wife a bill. She had a speaker and it's a conflict of interest. I remember you have a business. You know, oh, you tell him lie on my wife. She not a bill. Mark tell him about the Holland cash process. You tell him lie. You don't have the house, the Finsack house where they live in now. The man not tell lie upon your brother. The man said, the man weaponized, and are you weaponized, are you bring up Finsack? Let me tell you something. Mark Golding wasn't a part of the PMP, them farm them come from 92. The first time I'm going to Senate, like what you have done, where we going to Senate, is 2007. You going back to the 90s, 2007. So if any party like how you invite Dan Webby from Grace Kennedy, wait, them invite Marky and Marky go over there and they want him and them feel nice over there. Him doing thing 2007 time. You remember Parliament 2017. So what kind of sweetheart deal him would get? If you have a business, remember the impersonal them calling it. Remember them have the remember real company against shell company where you try selling the people is lie. If you stop it. But I tell you say get some buff buff last night. God blind tiger. Eh? Yeah. You man, you swear though, him style the whole of Jamaica. I don't know, remember when I'm Jamaican, you know. When I'm Jamaican, you have to prove yourself as Jamaican to answer on this. So I know you're not Jamaican. That's why you see why I'm bulldoze up the people, them are squatter, them are Jamaican. I see why you bulldoze the people, them out of the house. Over so. If you fool one more time, I have to start my show now because I'm going to show you some things I saw. You see Darrell Pumvals, him ask Markety something, you know. And I'm going to play that too. I'm going to play that. I'm going to show you how the JLP be a face and bright and stink. You know, so I know them are copy the PMP things. You know, so them do a little ads. And I talk about them are going to build more highways. You know, so PMP build them highways. And them are going to build more this and more that. These people are sick. And I said, PMP copy them. What kind of foolishness you not put out? Stop it, man. Get real. Please get real. Let me start my show because I'm going to cover him. And please, Andrew Holness, we know saying a bit. I'm going to tell you something about you 2011. I'm going to repeat something what you say up in the university. The eagle body, you know. We can repeat some things where you say word to word. Yes. Now repeat something. Hey, people, you don't know me not the tablet, right? Now repeat some things. I'm making scratchy in the morning, yeah. Because the eagle have things, you know. The eagle service, bad boy, you know. Let me start my show.
We are beat it till they are my burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump sum we are beat it till they are my burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb and
when people like the government of a country, it's the servants protect the people of that country, not to put their life in misery. You understand me, Luciano? What else, man?
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Serious
It's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
We can't take it no more, you know.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Yo, politician, for the evil's mission, who know we blame. Too money and power and fame. Wanna go friend up the youth, them relieve down the lane. Give them big gun and brainwash them brain. Yo, wanna buy them cow, wanna buy them clothes, and buy them.
All right, so I'm forward back with a breaking news, a serious breaking news. Very serious. I have on the phone right now with me Sir Rowan James, yeah, former chair, Police Federation. And I get something right here. Said, I come on. I want to take off Rowan name off of the voting list, brother. I want to send out the man name. Sir Rowan James, good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. How you doing, sir?
Not in the better spirit, but I'm good. I still have hope.
No, I get something coming from my phone. Cause you know, some have the Eagle Fly. So them take care for the voters list. So I'm every call you fast. Yes.
Yeah, man, I turned up at the Denham Police, Denham Town High School, where I'm accustomed to vote on the police voters list. And when I turned up there, I presented my identification. And when checks were made, it was borne out that I have been removed from the police voters list. It is the first in my 31 years career that has ever happened. And several police officers who are on interdiction and suspension names have been removed also from the list. So it is that they need to be alerted to say that they should exercise their democratic franchise on Wednesday, because the High Command, I don't know, and not as Caesar authority, have removed them from the police voters list, even though they are still serving members. Whether they have matters before the court, or under what circumstances they have been placed on interdiction or suspension, they have removed them from the voters list, even though many of us are still on the PA list of the government.
So in my sum up view, them treating you people like a convicted criminal, brother.
And the matter of fact, just as I finished inquired and all of that stuff, the commanding officer for the Kingston West Division came on, and I inquired as to what was the reason for my omission from the police voters list. And he was at pains to say that this is bigger than him and politics.
And that him said this is bigger than him and politics?
Yes.
So your voters, right? But no man, no Andrew Holness, no Dr. Crab, none of them put them off. We have to move them in the people. No, them can't put your voting right, brother. You're Jamaican. Unless Andrew Holness style, you're not a Jamaican, and you're born a Jamaica. And that them a pull off on you, brother.
If it is that I'm not able to exercise my democratic franchise next week, Wednesday, I will go swiftly to engage the court and the judge. This
wrong. This wrong, because we're about them straight with this, brother. This wrong, man. Because them are treated like you're a convicted criminal and you're behind the bars, so you know, they're not let you out for vote. And there's some seat, brother.
You know what I take comfort from?
Yes.
Nobody in the High Command, at the High Command level, can say that my character and my integrity is impure. Never.
But this very out order. And we are called on the High Command to correct this, you know. Because this out order, so nobody never write to you, they never wrote to you and say, hey, me I take. They're not even supposed to do that. Why them that do this?
In matter of fact, I just collected my pay advice this morning from the police general office at Denham Town.
Yes. So this, what may I tell you? This out, the kind of little low people, them say them not here 100. But we have to try listening them because I think him there on the road. Yeah?
Yeah, man. So, bro.
All right. So, you know what? I'm going to talk back to you when you reach home or you're in our next position. I just send something, maybe just go and play it on the show. Yeah? Please and thanks. 2 voice note. Yeah? All right. All right. Because I'm kind of low. I mean, yes. This bad though. Yeah? A man who served for 31 years. Still a member of the Constabulary Force. Them are fighting with politics. Now, how you go and move him name from when vote? Why they do that? Why them that do these kind of things? Eh? I'm still in this, of course. I'm still a member of the JCF. So why did I go around there? Nobody told him nothing. Went to cast him vote. And you take him off. Eh? Maybe James, them a treated like what Andrew said last night. I know you're born a Jamaican, you're not a Jamaican. And that them a do. Eh? No Gaston Brown, no Gaston where you want name. Me see them watch you clean, you know. I mean, why you use a surname because you're a clown, we ain't born about. Let me just tell you this. We are what you call them put you out, figure you award, that for scrap. If you do your job, that for scrap. We are watching closely because we are watch you now and move some voting polling station all about. The PMP, them one you want to put it in a labor right place where the people them now go. Stop your foolishness. Stop your arms house. Remember, we know about Scrappy Walker. It now, let me tell you this. It now going to work like Scrappy Walker, you know. So you can't stay there. And nobody now make that work. No, and Jamaican will not make that work. Yeah? It will not work this time. Yes? Now work. So let me just give you a warning from now. Go for a fling under the microscope. Got that out of order, though. You understand? This out of order. You understand? This very out of order. Question lab. When you put teeth in liar, you have to know when you put them thing there. If you address it, you address it. Can you get banned around here? So remember around here, so you know, you have to address it and put the head in. Make you know who you are. Can remember just be around here, so you know. I remember me talk to Rowan, and him not get no vote. So you know want to put teeth in liar. Because we're going to take it out of context. Because we know someone on the road and you know, say you get banned and you get this. So you have to know where you're right here. Yes. Come let's talk to Sir Rowan James. So you could not address and write something like this, because you know, my head, we don't play with nobody at all, yeah? Yes. Yeah. So Glaston Brown, be careful what you're doing. The eagle in your office. Let me just tell you. All right, let me turn back to Andrew Holness now, because the way, oh God, man, Andrew, the way you prepare and plan for market, when you think so, they can run and go run a market, me tell you, listen, let me repeat something again. Come and notice people like this, Market G, is a man, Market G study a move in a Market G born the 19th of July, me born the 20th. See, like come study a move, me know say I study a move. I off him, you know. Because you run and come with this bird thing where you know a garbage. Remember, see, I'm going to ban in Jamaica. But in the ban in the Commonwealth neither. And nothing like that never come up. Yes? So you run out with the foolishness and Siaga. You put our Siaga power money and man will ban America and will sell work for CIA. And anybody will come and question my market on a piece of shit. Yeah? Because Siaga no ban a Jamaica pine black double vase in Muma American. So if you get anything from him mother too, by the same. Yeah? All right, sir. All right, creative. Yeah, you have to make it clear. Respect, sir. Creative lab. That's why I say it to you, because you have some people where say, if they get that by the same. And if you see my run up and down, and me hear him mention about the birth certificate. You understand? Me hear him mention about the bus certificate. Pat something and that somebody just kick in your thing and say for black here, you know. I look for one time, you know. So when you see the cast me like me, I look so. Yeah, man, I search, I think I spotlight by the same time. Because somebody just call your name. See, me hear you have said the hunger birth certificate people want to see. Like people have a big dirty done said double fast. You too for them, you depend suicidal watch too. Can you lie to about the bus them? You try hurt to people them. When you buy garbage, brand new garbage, chuck. For deal with rubbish. And then you buy an old bus with blind spot. For deal with the kids them. I'm a tough fuck. A hustle no hustler for the bus, can't value the money there. Yeah? It don't value the money. See? It no value it. So no goes, a matter of fact, you talk about the order when you're supposed to have the order because the thing them buy already. Them buy already. So Allah ya tell. So I look for you, and by the way, 12 snake. Never play where you say. When you sum up the thing. See? Petrona. Let me look whether yeah, because too much people can't call for your name now. I mean, they just stop throwing a little dirty thinking self as I'm going to be there and go do something, man. Yeah? Backward never close. Why you do on yourself? Say, you get one of the laptop them too. You don't need to run yourself, man. Don't come on yourself, come get on top of run yourself, you know. You understand? Don't come. I remember telling you something, and I like, you can't come on yourself, come with nothing. You understand? You get called out on this. And I remember it now come up when people hear we just spread right around the world. So nobody now you make people this you feel Andrew Holness with a little dirty thinking for anybody. You can't do that. You understand? You don't do that. Who put up them line for Andrew? Andrew see you? Andrew don't want to see you right now. Eh? Andrew don't want to see you. Hey, just show me how. Let me just call that. Let me see this. Patricia Robinson, all right. Let me just see. We don't have no time for the foolishness with you. Yeah? Yeah. I that time front me and because we up some day, you know. I'm going to find out fast. Yeah? I'm going to find out fast. Because when I run for that, right? Your mother not teaching a table man that you for go away. You're a piece of shit. You understand? When I run for that, because I don't have no sense. You are fighter, let me tell you something. Get sense. You can't fight a losing back. You are tight me, I call out your name. People are really out of me attack. I'm a black, I'm a this, your family too. So when them hear you're so embarrassing, you don't even know. It's not funny. See? You don't want to do that. You have to be smart. Just build your thing and go talk your thing. But don't go upon people thing and push up yourself. Because you don't hurt nobody. I yourself forget this. Yeah. You understand? I yourself believe me. When you put out thing like this, I yourself, yeah, this. Because me I call out your name. And I got disrespect your mother too. You understand? Petrona and this. Yes. So I got disrespect your mother. Tell me which number she there. Tell me the number how far up she there. Because I got disrespect and disrespect her mother. You know? Yeah? When I do them little thing, I got disrespect you and disrespect your papa and disrespect your nasty mama. And it's not good for you, man. You all use all the name. That's not good. You know, I'm not running yourself for win here. Take it from me. Think before you do things. Think 10 ways. Build your thing and do what you do, but not come on us. Yeah? Don't do it. Yeah? Because I remember what I find and they were this wicked. Remember the start of the thing, but me got this wicked. Then, and then when we done, we black you. So we take with the rights from you, it don't make no sense. You fight a losing battle. Yeah? So it don't make no sense to right on yourself. Yeah? Because me have to tell them the truth, you know. Because them not think. When you do some type, me not just type, me have the control for move you. Yeah. Me have the control for move you. Yes. And me have the control for this you. Because me run your attack and I like you. So when you have thousands of people here where you have this. I am mother here with too, man. And you have your poor little granny here where this are your mother because of you stop, man. Yes. Then, so me don't got just hear one. You know worth it, yeah? You know worth it. No, it's not worth it. All right, let me come back to this now. Here where snake I say so. Let me play this with Andrew. Let me play this with Sir Market G first. Watch it.
Tax break for small businesses for the first 3 years of formally incorporating, as well as a raft of other targeted tax relief measures. How do you respond to criticisms that your tax plan reintroduces inefficiencies, tax avoidance, and corruption into the tax system that have been eliminated over the past 15 years?
First of all, I think the Prime Minister repeated innuendo or direct attack which has been leveled by his party on my nationality. And, you know, I just wanted to just make it absolutely clear that I am indeed born here as a Jamaican. Here is my birth certificate, and it shows I was born at the University Hospital on July 19th, 1965, and it's right here. I hope your camera can pick it up. And I have a copy for you, Prime Minister, right here. And I wish you could provide me with a copy of your certification, but of course you can't do so.
Bro, Jesus, hey, look how you flap yourself. He never expect this. Andrew Holness did not expect this. Andrew Holness think he can come and draw a card and throw him off and talk something. No, you must know the man well planned for you. Can we hear Darrell Pumbaz with it to, you know, people? Me hear him make a plate. Me hear him with it. So you deal with a government where I try to draw a card and weaponize something when I make no sense because Siago mash up a place and Siago was American. Yes. Siago was American. And them say when put him for money. And you look for a man who band there, so him to show for him say, but Siago did all right. You're kidding me? Yeah? Darrell Vaz, mother American, him shouldn't even there around there. Darrell Pumbaz, and them America have to ban him and give him a 2-1-2. What we are doing with Darrell Vaz? Eh? What we are doing with him? And the mother American, so by right, him American by the century, you know. See? What we are doing with dirty thinking, Darrell Vaz, Pumbaz? Eh? This bad. This bad. This alone took him half key, you know. Yeah.
Now, on the question of tax, it is there's a third schedule to the GCT Act now, which has a long list of items which are not subject to GCT that are exempt. We feel that laptops and other devices are critical tools of trade, and it is wrong to tax them, and we are going to add them to that list. And similarly, sports equipment, which is vital for social cohesion. Sports is a critical part of keeping young people away from straying down the wrong path and so on. Why are we taxing those items? That cost of living is already high. So I don't agree. The system we have already caters for items which should not be taxed. And we're simply saying we want to adjust those items to include things that should be there but are not yet there.
Dr. Holness?
The Jamaica Labour Party is the only political organization to reduce taxes. We reduce the GCT.
Lie again. You see that man, let me tell you this, with Andrew on his store. When them sell lies, so him continue selling the lie. Mark have to come and tell him, say, no, we reduce both parties. I want thing with Mark, in the lighting there. You know. And that's with Andrew Holness. Same with the road, him come and say 50 years, not go some showing it when the road them are fixed. Remember the highway fixed, parts is fixed road. Me have them, you know. Them documented. So this guy, him choose to just tell lies straight. And him not understand, so when people find you out as a liar, they can't come back. Him are the liarest thing wherever come and walk the face of the earth. All we are telling them to stop it. And them train the whole of them in party to the same thing. Yeah.
CT from 16.5% to 15%. And we have done so in a way that has not compromised our revenues or the sustainability of future programs. All, and I repeat, all the tax suggestions and promises of the opposition will compromise.
That's why I'm telling lie again. That's why I'm get flap, you know. Him say man come and say this nice, you know, but this and that on it nice on paper, and at the same time I'm a copy them. Eh? That flapping, I make it here where Darrell Pumbaz did say out, so let me see what Darrell Vaz say. What Darrell did. See Darrell say, that's why I know them are go for the birth certificate. Yeah.
And the rest of them ask me to show them the cert.
See what I'm telling people, me tell you say anything what them say, let me tell you this. Them are people here, them dumb you fat. Them can't manage Cold War. Me the man, me sit down and me study Cold War with American Soviet Union. So when you can't sit down and study how them man they move, your brain have your click. Them here, anything we want to say, you expect it for Big Mama to repeat it and who repeat it. And you can't point out the whole of them. Who they on them playlist. Remember them already yet, you know. Them identify themselves by them bird. Hear this.
Mark Bowling and the rest of them ask me to show them the certificate for the bus, the inspection for the bus. About 5 certificates them want. The only certificate that Jamaica want between now and election is to show me in Jamaican birth certificate.
You know,
No, you get it. You get it. Mark Bowling, hey, Mark, no show me the new one, I know. You know that one, the one we born, we get that one, yeah. The old one, mash up them psyche. Can you remember we have the newer one, them, you know, what we get now. But you have the old one, them. We know that's for the old one, them. Eh? Mark, mash up him psyche. So it and you know, them sit on the wall of them domino as rock. Yeah? Them fees of the people, them, this, remember, you know, people are go like, dog! People now have no work. Them now have not, we have over 700,000 people. Yeah? We're not in the workforce. We're not talking about the kids, them no are not, you know. Them not have no job. Them don't. But when them do them come and make you go register and all kind of things. Me and them with the next foolishness what me I about. Like how me there yourself. Yeah, no, them gone, KJ. Them gone. So Darrell Pump Vaz come up with this stuff to make no sense. And Jamaica should have, and even the media houses should have said them, what you go with that? Eh? Yeah? Nobody now have no job. But somewhere now, them start say, how we cut no. That, you know, you might go and hit them with that. Say, eh, when you come with this, but this is the reality. It tell them. Eh? So this was a plan. You understand? The original trophy ticket the man draft for, hey, if they ever draft for the new one where you get, you know. The man draft, the man. He must have them head, you know. Here, Andrew Holness now. And just say, that make you a Jamaican. Man, play this.
I just wanted to just make it absolutely clear that I am indeed born here as a Jamaican. Here is my birth certificate.
Old one.
It is not your birth that makes you Jamaican.
Me backside. It's not your birth make you a Jamaican. So we're not Jamaican, you know. Oh, you work. Yeah, no, that's a prime minister. It's not your birth make you a Jamaican. So you're born a Jamaican, but you're not a Jamaican, you know. No. That's why I'm calling a squatter. You're not a squatter. I'm master in the house. Eh? And you said not your birth make you a Jamaican. Eh? And you said not your birth make you a Jamaican. We can't believe this. Anjo. Boy. Anjo. See? I forgot to draw on the closing statement and them thing there, Anjo. But Anjo, so it's not about make you a Jamaican, right? Right, sir? But we don't know what make you a Jamaican then, you know better. See? This embarrassing. And we are Darrell Pump Valves. We are Darrell Pump Valves with it say, only thing Jamaica wants a birth certificate. Look at the man they make. You come and show me corruption. And something you can't find on the man. So where you go for? FinSac is not a corrupted agency. FinSac make the Andrew them and them friend corrupt the whole place and make what FinSac did if you deal with that and straighten. You understand? It's bad. This bad. And Paula, remember you're not Jamaican, you know. Remember we over here not Jamaican, it's not, yeah. We have to show Andrew. We have to have 28 bank account. We have to have 28 bank account and do some other things for being Jamaican. But according to Andrew, we are not Jamaican. I don't know where we are, you know. But Andrew does still be, yeah. Andrew does make you know, say, we are not Jamaican. And about where we're born, we can't tell nobody say we are Jamaican now. According to Andrew, we never know that. Yeah. Yeah, no, you have to have 28 bank account and them things right now for be a citizen. And you have to have 400 million run through the account. And then Andrew so lie and fool. Andrew make we know say him clear by the Integrity Commission. Him said them not do nothing to him. Andrew tell me that last night. Andrew said him clear and them not have nothing but them not show him. Boy, Mark Golden have to remind him again. And so them refer you to the FID and other agency. Too big. Eh? Too big. But this was in plan last night and it backfired and it mashed him up. And it mash him up so wicked that him can't believe. You understand? Him can't believe. And you think him that I get way. See? One day can't get to man. There's no get way for you to get to better. See? It mash up Andrew. That Andrew can't be. Make you look where two-head snake I say. Make you look where she say so. Look here.
Or head or whatever from this debate.
I know I'm going to get
Them better. You see the Rasta youth, if you Google film name, you see my stance there, right? I want the two, the one that I. But when you see two-head snake, she one of them too, you know. When she shall come and talk the truth in the night, yeah. She has about edge and an edge. But just listen about two-head snake, I say so. Just listen about two-head snake, I say right, so. Hear this. Hear that little one without explanation. Hear this. Watch out.
Barrett, who emerged head and shoulder or head or whatever from this debate?
I know I'm going to get a lot of hate from one side in relation
I get a lot of hate. You don't want to know. Him just chat. Can't explain himself.
to my answer, but I stand brave and bold in declaring that the Jamaica Labour Party, Andrew Holness, the leader thereof, won this debate decisively.
So you know, him one of them with just chat shit, right? All right. Can you explain?
Yes. Granville?
I'm going to be on. It's on the contrary. I would say Mark won this debate, and let me tell you why. In the latter half of the debate, they were evenly matched. Mr. Holness came out a little bit slow out of the blocks, and that's why I said for me, the debate was decided from early on. I'm glad that.
You hear what I'm saying? Him explain. You see, if somebody can't explain why and how, you can't chat to me. This is how Andrew do and trick people. He may come and say, them corrupt. Tell me how them corrupt. Them this, tell me how. I'm willing to learn. You understand? I'm a keen listener. But you can't come and put a job and say something where you can't explain. Then me I have a problem. Hear him explain why and him right. Hear this.
He came on head at the end, but this debate was decided from the initial questions asked. And so I'm going to give this debate to Mark Golden.
Dr. McAlpin?
Yes, using the scorecard.
Well, he might use scorecard. This is a labor right. Me look him up already and everything too, you know. This is a labor using a scorecard, so 31. Using my kind of scorecard. You use the point where you do score. Yeah, there Thursday night at the fight. You use scorecard. Eh? You hear that one, I hear this.
I would say that the rebuttal certainly placed the Prime Minister over the line, so
rebuttal couldn't place him over the line. Can rebut lies. So you know, say, through my work for film thing, all them end up on TV. That's why you have people like me in the wilderness for clamor them. I'm a full of hammer, you know. This is a GLP minion. Yes. So you know everything come out of film mouth, I just garbage. Him can't speak truth to power, you know. And it now help Andrew. Right now, Andrew them have to put Andrew. Them have to put him on Sui-Cidewatch. Andrew put himself on that. Yes. Him need to put them need to put Andrew on Sui-Cidewatch. Take out him lace out and clocks and everything. No give him no string round him. Police should watch him good. Watch him good. Hear this.
I give the leadership debate to the Prime Minister. I scored them at 31 and 32.5.
So yeah, no them score them not. Listen, Mark Wall in the way up so. Gone. Him dead in the water from the first question, him dead. And he never come back. Then, hear this.
Jody? It's so interesting to have a mixed panel here because I thought.
Yes, it's so interesting we have a mixed panel because I thought. So you notice the one that score for Mark Wall and have sense. Them sensible. Different from toilet steak because she flip-flop, you know. But she knows that she can't do nothing wrong because them that wake up this morning and everybody about them out. Everybody. And she if she have a big mama straight, she'll say, yes, 100. But she over there, so know what Shafi. Shafi explain herself to her conscience. Not she, you know, two-headed snake. You saw you have a two-headed snake. Say, hear this.
Looking at some of the structure of the arguments with some of the details that were given by both sides, looking at who answered and who didn't answer questions, use of time as they were going through the questions, and the rebuttals as well. What is it that you were to take away from this debate? I thought in my scoring that I would give Mark Golding the edge, given what it is that he was able to indicate, but also that the Prime Minister in some points was incredibly strong, but in others was not as commanding, and part of that might just be the exhaustion factor that we spoke about earlier.
Well, on this, the 28th of August at 11:28, with this leadership debate, in my view, it was a very strong showing from both gentlemen. At the end of the day, I really preferred Mark Golding's presentations. And part of the reason I preferred his presentations, the ability to rebut and to recalibrate in a timely manner and to put some crucial issues on the table that got Mr. Holness a bit flustered some points in time. He did contain himself, to his credit. I think the edge in this debate came with Mark Golding's ability.
People, right there, you know, same done. Like him, I tell him, say, me try to know about it for you. See me, people. I want to look at him and see me. Anytime you see him do so, you remember when his wife kissed him and this, you know, to do the side stick bulldozer about him and wipe off him out. Anytime you feel, you see the fearless, but him no. Watch him body language when him do so. Mark have to go over there and shake him, and him couldn't leave the podium, you know. Him for the pan suicide watch. You know what? Hey, Holness, your bodyguard, them on you, your security details, them have to watch you. When you take out the shoes, there's them for me. The one of the clocks, them when they pack up, him now wait now. I wear my way, when you take them out. Take out all of the lace them, no leave no card. In TV them up there. Take out the plug them. After the appliance, all of the appliances. Don't leave them alone in the room. With curtain we can wrap around and because listen, when you watch Andrew Holness here, when you need to put him on suicide watch, the beat what we see him get, him not feel good. Feel go on and go face and go finish tell life to them now. But that's how to him. Then Mark Golding clobber him. No, man, Mark Golding, no, Christopher. Yeah, Christopher, the man have to take out. Listen, let me just tell you, you know, I'm not one accountable. Him have around 10 police stations I guard him, you know. And we know police in details. We have around 10 police stations I guard him. When him move like 10 police stations, the amount of police moving him. Take out him lace and the whole I'm thing them. If you treat him like prisoner, treat him so. Him beat him like a mule. What's that a mule? Mark Golding have him a step him up, I fling him all over the place. Man, I said, no man. Look how Mark Golding have the man a beat him like in a cartoon character, man. That whole him a fling him, boop, boop, take this, boop, hammer, boop, boop. And then he run out, hear him. Him start fall for fall. Him weaponize. And him a weaponized birth certificate, you know. After him weaponized birth certificate and them thing there, you know. Maybe you have a two-headed snake finish say. Rewind. Maybe you have a two-headed snake say. Two-headed snake. Maybe finish here what she has say. Hold on. Hear this.
Both gentlemen. At the end of the day, I really preferred Mark Golding's presentations. And part of the reason I preferred his presentations, the ability to rebut and to recalibrate in a timely manner and to put some crucial issues on the table that got Mr. Holness a bit flustered some points in time. He did contain himself, to his credit. I think the edge in this debate came with Mark Golding's ability to rebut, and rebut he did. I think the Prime Minister absolutely sold his record in terms of what he's been able to do.
But him not do nothing. Now I'm going to the record, and I'm going to one of the record. Right now. Make sure finish talk. Now I'll show you all them lie. Remember going to one of the record. Continue.
For the people of Jamaica, so there is no knockout in this debate. But I did expect Mark.
Knockout? Mark Golden man be and a knockout that. A completely, you know, call that just a knockout, man. That a coma. Mark Golden put him in a coma. Right now I'm still in a coma. That's why I said in a coma, you know. Sometimes you move in a coma, you take out your shoes this. Them have to take out them shoes this and them thing there. And a knockout that a coma. That a straight coma that you know just knockout to get up back. He mean a coma from last night. About me know so when him wake out of it. You ever put him on Sui-Cidewatch? Mark Golden just when the man a step. When I tell me say Mark Golden I step me think of him is a carpet now. I say no man. Oh God, Mark Golden, I can't do this to dumb animal, man. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Mark does a step on him all over the place. I said, no man, I can't put this. And him plan for Mark, you know, about birds everything. Mark does stop with me. Oh God. No, me feel it, hey. Me feel it for Andrew Holness, you know. I mean, I say, you don't know who that market G. You feel him that run out. Hey, a coma. And it does TKO. A coma, him dropping, falling a coma in a trance. Look at
Holding to come, having watched him through the parliament, and I think he did exceptionally well in rebutting on some very crucial points. So for me, I definitely give the edge tonight to the leader of the opposition, Mark Gold.
So I said, there are two little liberal trans a book bap. Them a play politics. And then I want to have a scoreboard. Me never know it's a Thursday night at the fight. I want there. He big and fool, say. Can we watch imminent a piece of we don't know what's it. See? We don't call this on last night. Eh? No better. Right now, I'm not telling the police. When for watch Andrew Holness, I'm not joke now. When watch him closely, yeah, take out him shoes lace. Don't make him tell you nothing. Yeah? If you don't have any key ring and like string upon it or anything, take out him belt. Not make him go up with no belt. For now. Yeah? Anything, no make in our room, move the curtain them. Yeah, because curtain means yes. So move the curtain and all kind of thing. No make no take every damn yard, the whole of my appliances. Yeah, unless you have slung there with him. And put him in the maker. But don't make him go near the TV card. No, nothing at all. The fridge card. You have to maybe cut it off. But for now, yes. And carry my wall 21. Because I know some I get crazy now in the morning, yeah. Him and them and the liar. Because me and come up with some other lie too, you know. When I want to deal with two and Jonas. But and the part of what them I put out. And the lie. Because he might tell about him. Ooh, lie and then tell about Cash Plus. He tell about Cash Plus. He tell about the whole hand. And then the SSL, not the man full of Ponzi scheme. The man full of Ponzi scheme. Remember, you know, when I watch him, don't make him go up on the balcony either. Don't give him that chance, make sure it grill. If you not grill, you won't have, all right, let me tell you what I have to do for me. See, anyone wanna go handcuff him on one hand, and handcuff him foot, that means him can't run, him can't do nothing last, you know. For now. Yeah? Yes. But no let him out on the side, none at all. Even at the bathroom. Follow him. Follow him. Me know him not feel good about one of the money time, please and thanks. Yeah? Yeah, I'm for money time. Yeah, I remember saying him a Jamaican, you know. Can him do what I'm have to do for be a Jamaican. See? Yes. But when I follow him, because right now we need to place him on a Sui-Cidewatch. No belt. Yeah, no belt. We have to examine him. Yeah. Yeah, man. Andrew, get him out from Finsack. Yes. Get him out from Finsack. Yeah. So when do not talk about sweetheart deal, there was no sweetheart deal. Here this now, people. Let me show you something, Andrew. If you stop, you see what we are dealing with logic so the people them are starve and everything. You can't come and trick the people and go back 30 years and I say, oh, a man gets sweetheart deal and never even had politics. Remember, say, things like I hire people, them have hire lawyer, hire firms and things. So on to the other firms, them with them hire. You call it sweetheart deal, brother? Them that hire firms. Don't go on like you want to trick the people, them you think we're fall for that. You think we're stupid. Parents send me a good school, man. Stop it, man. Them are listen to me right now. Remember me, them. Remember them take me to put body in 2022, you know. Yes, and they know me stay, you know. When I walk them, you know. Let me tell you something about Andrew Holness. Andrew Holness, you want me to tell you something about you? All right, let me tell you this. Andrew, you can't dispute me. In 2011, after I lose the general election, yeah, you know, spend days in a bed. Days! After I lost the election in December 2011, and just spend days in a bed. Me, I tell you this. And where you got to know, Carl, and who know that and say, don't all alone, some know this. Come never eagle with the side of yourself. You want me to repeat something? You want me to repeat something where you say, are you with? Me jack it down. Can I say something that you will jack down to, you know? Yes. So when you get beaten like this, that's why I say we'll put him on a suicide watch, then for put him on it, because he not like this, you know. He not like this. So right now, when him not feel good, at them I try to cheer him up. See? But my going, oh God, man, I say the people them pick them, man. Ma doing bad, you know. No, ma doing bad, Philip Francis, ma doing bad. We can't believe me. Hey, I tell them, I'll put bars, you know, when I talk about birds. If never, hey, none of them, no expect that, none. Ma carry a copy for him, and I said, but, you know, you can't show your certificate, you know, because, you know, you don't have none. He don't have none. He not certified. Yeah. You understand? He not certified. Where say Stella? He not certified. Me say him get so whooping. Hey Stella, let me tell you something. And a joke. Remember it, although we know say, you know, election on Friday, on Thursday. I wipe out and I want to Tivoli too, you know. When you forget wise up, remember them dropping courage and down there. So it don't make sense to see the country go one way. And you no. Get to the freedom now a long time the man there. Hey, when you don't have Tivoli, the first never see them have people on the bandage after we get thing the emancipation from back now, yes. Slavery abolished from 1838, you know. Yes. But when you still live under that, when you live under the white supremacy, Edward Seaga, him beat that man, go and beat him come. And him proud of it. And under the bandage, we have a free come out of that, man. We have to come out of that a time for you to free up on yourself when they come. When you can't live back in that regime, they only still live in the regime from the 1800. It can't work. At 400 of that, when I go around 5 or 6 or nearly 600 years, when I go in a bandage, don't have Tivoli. We have to stop it. We don't need to stop it. Come out, man. Get out. Not too junglist. Eh? They have to get out. See, we don't need to get out. I'm here, Jerry. See what you're doing now. Yeah. All right, Andrew, let me say something to you. I remember you can't come tell me, say, I like me at him. Now, I'll just say something to you. I mean, I'll quote some word. Where you did call at university. Yeah. You call one of your party people in my university too. Who work at the university years ago. Asking about PhD program. Remember? Yeah. Holness. Yeah. At the time, Tufton have PhD. And you never have none. And you say you don't want Tufton. Yeah. You don't want Tufton to be brighter than you. I look brighter than you, right? Remember? But you can't say you want to look at Tufton and look. Can you remember PhD and you look brighter than that same PhD thing there? You don't call the university. You remember you have people that work up there, you call up there. Remember, I know people up there too, yeah? Yes. Cause him crazy in him brain, you know. Some things him like when some little things that them think them run down and him like compete and them things. So he say, no, that's why I put him on the watch. Yeah. That's why I put him on this watch. Because him do that. When him lose 2011, the man in him bed. In him bed. For days. You notice me can't draw back on you. No go straight to me. Remember what we do with the Argentine? Me say Argentine are the green, not the observer and people. Me I show you something with the Argentine right now. Let me say I can't find it right now. Wait there. Argentine, let me show them something. Me say Argentine are the observer. Me say Argentine are the observer. Me see this. See? Argentine are the observer. Let me see what Argentine say so. You don't have to believe what Argentine say so. Let me see this. Achievement, JLP. This is a lie. I'm not deal with the achievement, but more show you something, people. But Argentine there. Mr. Argentine the observer. Mr. I can't find Argentine. And only start go around and tell lies say him not own 28 account. No, that's the lie. Honest. Alright. If you remember you close down company, you know. So they might check every company where you have. So the one of the sell company them where you have it if it total 10 or 15 hour, them check them. If you have 20, you have more than that because I say American Bank of American Bank book that never in at the 28 or week out. That make 29. So even if you close it down, of course you have 28 bank account. Because what you do is move around things and then you close something and then you open something that make you happy. When they do investigation, especially criminal investigation and anything, they might look back on everything. What you think? When you close, you see it? Uncle, people do money laundering and people in some things, like back in the days of Al Capone, them do these things. So you trace it. So them call, if it's 100, you run your money through. It show you how much you have and what have you, how much you close and everything. So you have 28. And if your company have 10, and your company you have them same way. All of them know your name, but when you look at you run the company, you have all of the shares and everything. And you earn them. So, but you just do it on a level there. And we know, so you understand? So don't come out and say, lie, you know, have this. Remember, we look through the one of the accounts. So you are come and say lie, but we are check the thing them. I will see. I remember you, them go out and it investigate through the one of them bank and the one of them thing there. You know? But all of the accounts there. You know? You get a new account from SSL and when you look, you get 143,000 US in it, you know. And they say you never have account, but account was there before. What happened to you? Think where you are talking, brother. So you think so you could have come talk to the people them and them are believing in you, brother? You really feel so? People are going to follow you by what you say. Yeah? It never work. Let me show you one of the lie. Let me show you one of the many lie. Let me play one of the lie. And then only say some other things when I have to pick out for you, you have to stop it. Don't trick the people then. In the last year, people, if this man do everything with them say and put out a manifesto, because them fool now. In the last year, we have a local government, you know. The man blame the pandemic. Remember, we know so the place locked down, hotel locked down. Right? The man blame that, he blame pandemic, blame everything. They didn't promise. But now, from January to now, the man at the same train up. Them train, remember, Dora the Explorer, Dixie come and say them train 550,000 skill workers. Them train, them teach them skill. Remember this from in them thing now here so now from 2020 to 2024. Remember, you know, you have a time in 2020, 2021, the whole place shut down, you have to stay here, but them are trained like 130,000 people. Where them get them from? Remember, we have over 700,000 out of the workforce. You can't take baby in it. You can't take the whole population like what them people are do. Let me show you how them lie. When them train up 550,000 people out of the 700 and add for skill. Remember, Andrew up to the other day, I say, he might send for skilled people because the people them need training. But yesterday come out and say you train 550,000 people, but over 500,000 out of the 700,000 when I work. What a man lie. Hear this. Hear this. And a man I take it wrong. And I'll show you him I take it wrong, but I'll play it. Hear this.
Are you saying that in the list of achievements there are lies?
Hear this.
Total lie and more lie.
Wow.
I'll give you one example.
Hear this.
They said between 2020 and 24, they trained 550,000 people in a particular skill in art. What's the Jamaica population?
Well, we're 2.8 million people.
And if they train 550,000 in 4 years, what that mean that?
Wow.
It is written.
Wow.
The thing about the manifesto, they don't know about the...
So you book up the 550,000 in a 4. In a 4. How much you get when you do it in a 4? How much people that each them train? Eh? Broke it in a 4. See? You broke that in a 4, you see? No, but when you broke it in a 4, you get more. More than 230,000 people, right? Yes. And more than that. Them train. See? Them will train 230,000 people according to them per year. So more than 20%. Yeah, why more than 20%? You can, all right. So all them are check. Let me just can you know me crunch numbers and get straight. When you check, if I have a 2.8 the population, right? And that you check, you can't take baby where they are school or baby where they're born. You can't take from 0 to 12, 0 to 15 and them thing there. You have to get them still in a school. And 60, you have to check on the one them out there if you look work. You know, check them here where they are school. Right? Them already in a school and what have you. So the school population different and everything. We have to take the 500,000. We don't have no job. Right? Out of that, him saying adapt them to check. So you can't check say the 200 and add. Because when you check the 2.8, where you gotta check the people them where retire. You gotta check the old people them where them leave work already and thing, and then you gotta check the baby them come right up. You can't check them there in this. You have to check the working population when not working. 700,000. Him same train 500,000, but more than one time. Who not see the sky come up and I tell you, them are carrying worker because the people them need to train and them have heart. When them have time to train more than 130,000 people per year. When? You know, see them are idiot. Eh? When you have time to train so much people. Eh? Yes, brother. Yeah? Bam shot across there, and how foolish is that? Oh, they might suppress vote. Me not tell you so the JLP them work. Yeah. You understand? That not right. People, hey, when you don't follow that, you know, can you couldn't have bomb threat across the island. So people are calling and I do this. No follow that. Go on about your business. Go and go vote. Andrew is a nasty set. I own our police, I own our votes. I'm afraid that some boy, no girl, no wait, no time, not all. And by the way, nobody and no gang because everybody different. So you couldn't have bomb chat. That means at them, I use them phone, I do it. Go check the JLP headquarters. Them are nastiness. Go check them, whatever them call it. Them kind of zoom, them fish headless them. That come from the minions. You understand? It don't even make no sense. Because for you go say across the island, brother, you know, not coordinated group, no, you understand? So that no make no sense. Are people that are calling that to try get people to go vote on time and what have you. You understand? Yeah. That not deter nobody. So nobody couldn't do this plant bomb and then police. And then that made the security force look nasty too. And you look nasty now, because you're so weak, you don't come we have this. And then you get bomb checked. You know, see that make you look like you're not control. It make you look nasty and you not vote. Stop the foolishness and government. Them now have no bomb in a better. But this is what them do. This is how Andrew them low. You understand? This is how them low. And then to find the call. Because the call is easy to trace. And you can't say, well, I mean, no bag of call them get. See? Them I do this. Them I get paid for do this. You make a try upstory the vote because the police them have vote against we and the soldier them and them thing there. But, you understand? Yeah. All right, my brother. Me there. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey. Hey, wouldn't not fear that, you know. That's a garbage. That's a garbage. Yeah? You know, and this I made the police force so bad now the same force we talk about. Camila said, oh, hey, JCF, wouldn't not the part of things. When I require shit. See, these are lies. These are hoax. But these are them plan. Them are test it out. We say them can test it Wednesday. Voter suppression tactic. But the member, you know, them not have the member we know so them bomb that it no exist. See, it no exist. No matter what about them, they find this and that. And them not so calculated. And them youth are the youth, them are do it, you know. And them are do it. Because the youth them not have the link up there, and the youth them not stupid for saying, go try this. But them is dead. Yeah? You understand? So them get beaten last night, so them try something. Yeah. You remember I called Bam and it coincidentally, you know, Andrew did call Bam thing up the females too. You remember when them called thing about Bam up Andrew? They called about an attack foolishness. Then yesterday they come up with about them act RGB. Yes. Them act somewhere around the door. Yes? Yeah, man. So they start them foolishness. Good police, when you know say that are foolishness, you know how to go about bomb church around the island. You think a boy could have come a Rockfort and talk about bomb church around there? Which boy can leave and talk about bomb church? They can't do it. Start me at say from somebody calling and say bomb church. You think nobody could have come and talk? Go try it now. And several other places where you can't try that. So you know it's a garbage. This is just a tactic. A JLP tactic. To make people say, hey, we now go out. Don't follow them. Them full of it. You understand? Any little youth, let me tell you this. Remember, you know, police are killing you. Remember, hey, let me tell you this. Don't follow them and take pee and chat foolishness, you know. Don't do it. Don't do it. Make them go away. Uno are go dead. And me, I go encourage people to have some fish and bread over, you know. Don't be a fool. Think 10 ways. Don't make nobody give you a phone because we don't have no bag. But don't make nobody give you a phone and you call and your voice going at that because they will trace you and they will kill you. Make the big boy them do it themselves. Take it from me. Yeah? Yeah. So JCF, that make you look weak. The bomb just are rubbish people. But JCF, if them come up with threat, that take away from the same thing we may talk about making you look weak. Tell them stop it. Tell them stop it. Yes? When I get catch, I will call in and phone in and do the foolishness. And that's a charge against Uno. A long time in a prison, police come kill you. I remember I one set of police, you have some police will love kill. I know not eat that. Yeah, so now are dead. So no man go on the phone and no call in and beat up on the set. Don't do it. Yeah? Tell them to go do it themselves. That them can get trace. Because remember, tower, even if you use cell phone, it bounce from tower here. It is 0 them pound here. In our area, for now, troublemaker, them come pick it up. Remember that's remind you, because no phone and have no sense. See? Nobody watch out wireless. Them can 0 and pan you. You know, in a radius. And then you make trouble and all kind of things and people here, you know, say you're gone. Yeah. You understand? So don't do this. Yeah? You understand? So them can grab you. Don't do it. Let me come back to this. Them stupid, you know. But we have show like them, and we are going to beat them. You are going to beat them. The Prime Minister, we are telling them to put him on Sui-Cidewatch. You say the Prime Minister, you see it? You say it's stupid? Eh? You say it's stupid now? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Charles 13 beat him last night. Yeah? Hey, let me tell you, anything from that they dirty. And Anything you hear from Big Mama, you know, at them orchestrate nothing to, you know. You ever remember down so when they talk about place, but no, and them alone have footage. Before fire brigade, and I think the police have footage. And you can see somebody move. Never forgot drop the footage yet. Remember, bam, fire bomb. Big Mama did have the footage. Be careful of Big Mama. Be careful of Big Mama where you go with. That now help you. It's a tsunami of people there for vote. Nobody with the foolishness. Because people are vexed and remember, you know, you're not listen. Just go and sit down. Country have to move on. And all I know what I do wrong and I go on with the grip. The people, them determined, remember the people, the masses, are them rule. Stop with the foolishness. Stop it. Remember, finish here what I want to say. Those people just listen me now. Or you put this in a manifesto. Yeah? We have over 700,000 people who can't do the workforce, them not have no job, so them not work. But you come and say you train up 550,000 and you get 200 and you get 250,000 job. It don't make no sense. Hear this. Hear this.
Hold on, but bear in mind, let's step back a little bit from that one. All right, let me take it to be so. I don't have my copy with me at now, but I have a copy. I took a copy because you know we have to have copies.
Yes.
Right, and I'm going to fact check this. I'm going to check. Right, but you're saying to me, out of a population, right? Let me get my calculator very quickly. You're saying that out of a population of 2.8 million, right? They trained how many people in 4 years?
550,000 between 28 and 24, yes.
Between what years?
From 2020 till last year.
Divided by 2,800,000, right? 20. Sorry. Whoa. Equals that multiplied by 100. You're saying that they said that they trained 20% of the population in the last 4 years.
So you're wrong. So what am I do? In maths, so I'm doing half. But you don't get it if you go with free maths, it's a 20%. But you can't check maths like that because baby not go work. 1 year one not go work, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and enough of them. You get the drift? The school run them 12, 13, 14. You get them out. The 60 when you leave work from that and the young people now work differently. We are talking what you should have check is the workforce. So you now check the 2.8 million. Because you have to check every single person in Jamaica. Them couldn't go into the workforce. So when them do that, he might do Andrew justice and get 20% of the population them train. But you want to train a baby at art. The older people them retire already, we go rest and them, 60, 61, 62, 65, 60, 70 go straight up. See, so them don't know night, them want to go art and a train. If you go in a workforce, them leave the work already. You see what you see the drift? So we have over 700,000. And if you train 550,000 out of that, you tell me lie. So he must show you and it look bleak. But when me tell you for reality check, you have to check the one them when in the workforce. Which part you take? Which part them? This is what them put out on me. I tell them say a double lie. See? When him check, he must check every one of them up to be able to step on breast and just man. You check the workforce. 700 and odd and you train 500. You train 500,000 out of that. You only get a 20% of the population, the working population now. When you're in a job, you don't get more than that. You get up like 80%. Somewhere 70 or 80%. Up there you go. We shall lie this in that again. See? So then you see it? You see this you train, but yes still, me can show you Andrew sincere. Last year, the year before, I said, we need to train them. Them want to send for people from foreign for work because we want to train up work for we want people at art. And we don't have no skill labor. We want to send for skill labor. No, so I'm saying. So all you for train up skill so much, so the man like, when they put this stuff, hey people, I be them put them thing, I be at them garbage and them and them putting them thing, you know. So when you check that, sir, you check who out of the workforce, not babies and people who retire in our old age. No, check them there. Check who in the workforce, 700,000. And the government has said them train over 130,000 for 4 years each. Yeah, 130,000 4 years. You see it? Eh? And you can't split up, you know. If you put them at 135,000, look at 550. 135, 135. How much 135 and 135 people? 270? So that's like you have 540. And it have 10,000. You don't split the 10,000. Yeah? And that the 135,000 that per year. And we have 10,000. Make us split the 10,000 for them now. Make us split the 10,000 now. That's a 135. So out of the 10,000, 200 and that are 2,000. That are 2,000. That are 37 and a half thousand. 37 and a half thousand. 137 and a half thousand per year. 137,500 per year. Exact. We don't have to use calculator because you know my brain work already. Just look, 137,500. You calculate that and you get 550,000 times 4. See? You get 550. When you get 550, you have to calculator, man, and tell me some my brain wrong. Brain wrong, man. Brain bad. Crunch numbers. Brain bad. Then brain are bad. So him train all in the pandemic when the place locked down. You train 100 and let me tell you something too. Andrew and Zaida. You know much of a workforce are like 110,000 of the public sector workforce. Am I right? Good. You have around 110,000, 120. You know, so like I said, the teacher, I think them are the biggest, like 20,000. Then you have the police, like 15,000. Am I right? Okay. All right. So I saw you know when people brain a click, I have to use computer after not, you know. Yes, my brain a click. Then, so I like test my brain all the time. The number them big with us crunch it fast. See? So my workforce, now the public sector, 110, Google it. Around 100 and something, low, 1,000. So you tell me, so now, each year you train up more than the complete the workforce of art. Me, I tell that Andrew Holness. Eh? Me, him, I tell that. Yeah? And me, him, so this are the manifesto. Remember, just break it down for you. Uno train more than the workforce in the entire Jamaica, the public sector workers. You train them than the amount of people at each year. Every year it's a different setting for 4 years. But Andrew only each time I come out I ask for skilled worker. So the one of them full of skill. Uno sick. Them sick. Eh? You need to stop this. You need to stop that. Stop put out the lies. All right. You see it? Yes. So this is how I put out. So even the brethren have to check this. I think it's 20% or more than that. You have to check the workforce. When I have no work. Him train them and give them a skill. Majority of them according to him. Which we know a lie. We know when I time the place locked down. In 2020, 2021, lockdown. Not even hotel open. But according to Andrew, when you're not supposed to be near, you're there, I get trained. 137.5 thousand people each year. 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2020 to 24. 21, 22, 23, 24. 100 and that. So each year you train that. Like for 4 years, then train them. Yeah? You understand? For 4 years. So you train them via a year, or you train one day, you train the next set and train the next batch, and then graduate them. So, yes. I mean, I ask the people in Jamaica, this happen? No. But then put it in their manifesto. I mean, I say, when you put line in your manifesto like this, it's too blatant, brother. Yes, you're too blatant, man. Stop it, man. You see? Then Holness, then the next thing in the manifesto, what am I run out with? Christopher Tufton say him do 138 clinic. I'm talk to people far and wide, don't know go so. We have picture. Listen, any clinic where him do in country, and you can Google him and look at it. Because what them doing, them all out lies now, you know. You see, same thing what them I use now, them that use it last year if them they do it, but they must say this is a higher state, so we could just go all out lies. And we will be not them head. But we have said, brother, people can't trust you know, this is just all out lies. We don't need to stop it. And next thing, what Andrew want is, listen, 150 stations, brother, 150 stations, them upgrade. Brother, you want to see the station, they may have enough of them. Not go so lie again. So the man them come out and just tell like, you imply 250,000 with them gone. You know, the public sector, just 100,000 there right now. So which part should uno bill? Or which part of the uno employ, uno make a work 250,000? Where? Which part of Jamaica them they work? Where them come with? Them to stop this man. All these are lies, but them put it in the book. Let me tell you something. Can you imagine Andrew? Remember him come and tell us that 3 years I feel it, you know. Him take social housing now and say him I go, them there, him I go feel it. Let me show you how the man, how them disingenuous now. Look here. The man them a take, the man them a copy everything what PMP do. And I see what's what. And they still them put out this. Look here.
Copycats, they don't have original thoughts.
Deliver 25,000.
Yeah, look on this now. Look here. Them put up mark like this. This is what them put up now. Here what them I said. Look here.
They are copycats, they don't have original thoughts.
Deliver 25,000 land titles per year with more NHT benefits, helping
with more NHT benefit. And say she think now mind. She not right, you know. Look at them do this. Look
families in informal settlements. That's doing more for Jamaica.
Answer informal settlement. Listen, ma'am, listen. At 58,000 Operation Pride, the same land settlement, our PMP do. You cannot deliver and say you are do this and do a video like this. It a hurt and you just say NHT from the PMP, ma'am. You see what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. And then put him on there so you know and just say I'm the best baby father for copying. Look on this. Look on this little idiot thing what them do. You don't use reverse psychology when you have the truth on your way. Facts check the people. It don't make no sense. Operation Pride of 58,000, Google it. Upper Karachi was Operation Pride too. We value more than 100 million for one. Una Xerox. But yes, still ever do this. It name reverse psychology. Look here again, look here.
Well, I guess 50,000 homes.
I guess these things, the Jeep, the Operation Pride that come from PMP, the houses, deliver 25,000 houses. That's why we have the NHT I use. Operation Pride tell us something different again. If you do this thing on the car squat and you go lick on the people in the house. Continue again. Look here.
Continue to connect Jamaica with more highways and large-scale road repairs.
Look here.
Yeah, Jamaica needs this.
Yeah, modern.
Look how them embarrass themselves. Who build the highway? Or if it's a canteen, if you do when Sarah against it, the highway, them a blueprint. Map, look here. Me play something with the highway for them before PMP come out. That's why the highway 2000, that's where it start from. But me play something for you. And if you stop that foolishness, you know, it not take, it hurt to the more than anything else because you not put out too much foolishness, man. Stop it now, man. See? Let me teach you something. Let me teach you something quick. Right? Let me just stop all this so and teach them something. Oh, no, put up them things, man. It make people go no more. Believe it. Let me do something. Let me show you something. Hold on. Election, that. All right. So, let me look for JIS. Now, I'll play something about highway for you. Yeah, where the highway them for go. Yeah. You see me I talk about? Look here. When they put out this, remember now, we will not talk to you know. We not flap on yourself. So let me say with the highway, let me see something. Let me teach you about the highway. Let me see this McNeil. Let me see what I talk about the highway now. More and see. Philip Pavel, this. Mark Golden, Pusha. Highway, me have Omar Davis. Let me hear something else. Let me see post on the highway. See the highway then. When you talk about highway.
Similar officially opened segment 2 of the north-south leg of Highway 2000 on Tuesday, August 5. The roadway, which was built to international highway standards, bypasses the challenging Mount Russell Road, which the Prime Minister says has long outgrown its capacity.
The challenge of finding a solution to bypass the Bagwalk Gorge, Mount Russell and Fern Gully has been a long-standing one. The possibility, ladies and gentlemen, of building such a road had been studied for more than 40 years. Today's opening ceremony says in no uncertain manner that the studying is over and the work is well and truly underway.
Mr. Simpson-Miller described the event as a proud moment in Jamaica's history and said the new roadway would cut commuter time, allowing business to save on transportation.
So why when I put up a video, answer the PMP a cap when the PMP be live with them. And when I have the blueprints just continue, any government continue. Yeah. A big mama them do it, man. Them to go lock them up. And that make the police look weak. Yeah, continue.
Costs for their goods and services, which will ultimately bring economic gains for the country. Transport and Works Minister Dr. Omar Davies is inviting local private investors to come on board for the broader economic activities that are to be gained from the highway.
We need Jamaican entrepreneurs I can't expect them to invest 600 million US, but I would think that they have opportunities now to build on that investment.
The Prime Minister meanwhile announced that motorists will get to travel on the highway from Linstead to Monique free of charge for 1 month starting August 6 as a gift to the people in celebration of Jamaica's 52nd anniversary of independence.
And by the way, Holness, when postal cut thing, it done. You start something and trick the people, it done.
The Ministry of Health has confirmed the local transmission of chikungunya in place vector control measures at the commissions are urged to immediately
Holness things in St. Ann.
All right, so more here north and south highway. Yeah, more here. So all you bring about copy PMP a copy one. I want to do that. More here something about highway again. More here. Let me see about the opening north south. Let me see something. Roger Clark. But the next thing we have with the highway, you know. Let me see if I can find the next highway. Omar Davis. Omar Davis. All right, let me hear about Omar Davis. I saw so.
Good day, I'm Stacey Ann Smith, and this is your GIS News for Tuesday, August 20. Prime Minister Portia Simpson-Miller has arrived in China to begin her 5-day official visit to deepen relations with that country. The Prime Minister received a warm reception on her arrival at the Beijing International Airport. She was greeted by the Assistant to China's Foreign Minister Zhang Zhiguang, Chinese Ambassador to Jamaica Zhang Xingdian, and Jamaican Ambassador to China Ralph Thomas, along with other officials. Beginning August 21, Mrs. Simpson-Miller is slated to meet with the Chinese President and Premier, as well as business interests and the China-Jamaica Friendship Society. The visit is the Prime Minister's first official visit to China and follows bilateral talks held in Trinidad in June this year. Children under 12 years, students in uniform, disabled persons and pensioners will not pay more for bus fares when new JUTC rates take effect on August 25. Transport Minister Dr. Omar Davies announced Monday that concessionary fares for travelling on Jamaica Urban Transit Company buses will not move from $20.
A cashless system is being introduced whereby all commuters who wish to qualify for concessionary fares must purchase the electronic smart cards through designated outlets. Details on the introduction and operation of the smart card system will be provided.
However, until the cashless system comes on stream, those who pay $20 can continue to pay in cash. Meanwhile, effective this Sunday, adult commuters will have to pay 25% more on JUTC and private buses, bringing the fare to $100. And as of September 1, the JUTC will roll out another 100 buses daily to properly service its routes. The increase will move the JUTC's operational fleet of buses to 350.
This increase will be facilitated by bringing into operation new buses which are already in the island, as well as those which are currently being repaired with spare parts which have recently arrived in the island.
Through a bus rehabilitation program between JUTC and Heart Trust NTA, the daily turnout of buses is expected to increase to 400. Chairman of the JUTC, Reverend Garnet Roper, says the increase in JUTC's fleet and the increase in bus fares are expected to boost the company's revenue from about $7 million to $10 million daily. In the meantime, the bus company will be implementing a park and ride system in September to boost the number of commuters and improve its efficiency.
To use a bus and park will be cheaper to a motorist than if they simply pay the toll. Forget about fuel, forget about brakes, and so on. So that gives you a measure of the qualitative difference that the JUTC hopes to make, certainly in the life of the people of Portmore.
A contingent of athletes and officials who represented Jamaica.
So me show you, when them sign the deal, I say I can't see Mama P again. Why would I do YGLP? Why would I do a video like that and I say them a copy up and IB and a copy up? What happened to you? Why not be able to say? Why would I do that? Why did I put up that? Eh? Let me see that one at Mama P.
Samantha Allen, and this is your JIS News for Thursday, August 22. Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller's trip to the People's Republic of China has already borne fruit with the signing of 4 agreements between the two countries. They were signed on Jamaica's behalf by Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade Minister Senator A.J. Nicholson and followed Mrs. Simpson Miller's meeting with China's President and Premier. On August 21, Minister Nicholson inked an agreement for the China Exim Bank to provide a preferential loan to support the Major Infrastructure Development Project, MIDP. The MIDP will employ thousands of Jamaicans in the rehabilitation of roads, bridges, and retaining walls. Letters of agreement on economic and technical cooperation were also signed for Jamaica to receive the equivalent of $16 million in grant aid for various projects. The two countries also agreed, through letters of exchange, on the construction of infant schools by China. And China is to send a technical group to Jamaica to participate in a feasibility study project called the Teaching Building of the Confucius Institute. If this is feasible, a specific supplementary agreement will be signed between both governments. Meanwhile, Jamaica's quest for more partners in development led Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller to meetings with the China Development Bank and China Gezuba Group Corporation, CGGC. CGGC is a state-owned construction and engineering firm that specializes in building bridges, dams, roads, and power plants with heavy investments in highways, real estate, and cement. At the August 22 meeting, representatives from the company expressed interest in partnering with Jamaica on several development projects. Mrs. Simpson Miller, in turn, welcomed the interest in Jamaica and said she looked forward to doing business with the Gezuba Corporation. And the Prime Minister had a warm and productive meeting with the China Development Bank. Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller is in China from August 21 to 25 for an official visit to deepen bilateral relations with that country. Jamaica has met all quantitative targets and structural benchmarks for the first quarter of the year under the current program with the International Monetary Fund, the IMF. This, as the IMF mission to Jamaica, led by Yankees Martin, concluded the first staff review of Jamaica's performance under the Extended Fund Facility Program.
See, when they must straight out the place, yeah? Andrew Holness, be yourself. Okay.
Program implementation thus far has been strong,
and that the structural reforms under it have been progressing.
Here.
All quantitative performance targets and indicative targets for end June were met.
Finance Minister Dr. Peter Phillips says government will further tighten expenditure, reduce the public debt, strengthen its tax collection program, and improve the efficiency of the public sector.
I am pleased with the performance of the government of Jamaica agencies in fulfilling the requirements of the program thus far. I am pleased also that many in the private sector are beginning to respond to the opportunities created under the program.
Under the program, this is when the PNP are drawn from the red list, this abuser and Holness. This is 2013.
The government, along with the IMF mission to Jamaica, was giving an update of Jamaica's performance at a press conference on Thursday. The IMF team will now submit its assessment of the country's performance to the board of the multilateral agency, and if accepted, this will pave the way for Jamaica to receive about $30 million more under the IMF program by September. Meanwhile, the central bank is projecting that the country's economy is expected to see modest growth in the range of 0 to
She started grow back the country. 2013 this. Just coming 2012.
1% for the July to September quarter this year. At the same time, inflation is projected in the range of 2 to 3%.
Real
2 to 3%
growth is projected
inflation
to improve based on improved investor confidence, continued expansion in the global economy, albeit a slow recovery. It continues to expand, and more robust growth in credit to the private sector.
Speaking at the Bank of Jamaica BOJ quarterly press briefing Wednesday, Governor Brian Winter reported that real GDP contracted in the previous quarter due to the impact of drought conditions, weak domestic demand, and slow recovery in the global economy. In the meantime, Mr. Winter is reporting that net international reserves (NIR) exceeded the target of $873.9 million, recording in excess of $1 billion, while other fiscal and debt targets were also met. And that's it for GIS News today. I'm Samantha Allen.
Yeah, and I can show you when them sign for the North link and when them say how far it a go. Me have it somewhere here so. See the South Coast link. Because them they sign in the South Coast link, you know. Let me say for that one here. 2015. Them signing that before them. What's this?
Good day, I'm Andrea Chisholm, and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, April 22. Jamaica's $1 billion food import bill was cut by 4.5% last year.
Them cut it! See what them do, and that them will come back.
Terms, this is a $43.6 million or 5 billion Jamaican dollar reduction.
You hear this? Now it gone a 1.6 billion now. Back in, gone up back. See that them cut it before this at 2015.
Agriculture and Fisheries Minister Derek Kelly made the disclosure during his sectoral presentation on Tuesday. He said the deliberate efforts to increase food production in the agri-parks could be credited for the decline. Infrastructure work on those agri-parks will continue this fiscal year to take advantage of the export potential of Jamaican produce and reduce the need to import.
For the 2015-2016 year, we project the involvement of over 300 more farmers, 5 major buyers, and the establishment of 120 hectares, yielding some 2,400 tons or 20% of the imports.
Irish potato, sugarcane, banana, and plantain are among the crops that recorded growth in 2014. And the Agriculture Minister has announced plans to deal with the importation of refined sugar. He says the ministry will not allow the commodity to be leaked into the local retail trade, undermine or raw sugar production, and rob the government of much-needed revenue.
We are therefore pushing ahead with the restructuring of the regime for the importation of refined sugar, including the imposition of a cess to fund the transformation of the sector. This imposition of a cess is also intended to level the playing field, since all of the sugar consumed in Jamaica is subject to a cess.
Minister Kelly says this decision was reached after consultation and support from the sugar industry. Last year, the sector recorded an increase of over 20% in sugar production, which was supported by a 27% expansion in.
There's a potential never powerless. All right, let me see where I go now. Let me see where I go.
Sugarcane cultivation. There are plans to replicate or improve that performance this year.
We propose to spend over $700 million to rehabilitate some 80 kilometers of roads.
All right. No, you hear this, people? I mean, I show you see them spend on road and road. I'm going to show the road them. If for the road, them farm road, everything you hear what them do, them. You know, Andrew when this come and say, you know, the PMP, them not touch the road for 50 years. I mean, I can't show them road when them are the road, them are walk the road, them are see when them are do the road, them are like I tell. Even before Mama P come out, she show up in the highway and she have the same on a St. Thomas.
In areas of Jamaica. We will train an additional 600 persons, including young people at a cost of $122 million.
So yeah, what them do, if them train 600 and you train 500,000, this time lie, them tell you who them train. So you know if them say 600 and enough that them train 600, if we go put them somewhere, but Andrew just lie.
And we'll also complete an additional 80 social infrastructure projects in sugar-dependent areas.
Sugar-dependent area, 80 social, like the house them Andrew do the one, them say them just complete the next 80 for them, right? They say in one area. See that?
In this financial year, at a cost of some $273.4 million.
The government has now signed the non-binding Memorandum of Understanding MOU to pay for a possible $5 billion investment in the logistics hub. The MOU was reportedly signed on Tuesday by the Ministers of Industry and Transport and Cork Systems and the Anchor Finance Group LLC. A release from the Industry Ministry says the MOU signing came about from an unsolicited expression of interest to the government. The expression of interest is a comprehensive funding and development package to allow for the build-out of various elements of the Global Logistics Hub initiative. A joint team will be named from the Transport and Industry Ministries to begin discussions with Cork Systems and the Anchor Finance Group about their proposal. The group has 30 days to give government feedback on any procurement issues which may arise. Government has moved a step closer to implementing the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project.
Listen to this! Whenever I run up and down in a St. Thomas, listen how the highway them go. Don't make me know why them do that video there. Hear this.
A final feasibility study report, other reports and preliminary designs for the project have been submitted to the Ministry of Transport, Works and Housing by consultant Stanley Consultants Incorporated.
We are far advanced in identifying concessionary funding.
The Portfolio Minister made the announcement during his sectoral presentation on Tuesday. The highway will be done in 2 phases, starting with Segment 1, which runs from Harbourview to Port Antonio. Segment 2 is from Negril to Mandeville.
From Negril to Mandeville. So if them have the blueprint from Negril to Mandeville, remember you know, them on the highway go down the Senate to Mandeville, so if you can go straight to Negril, them are leave the whole highway right round the whole place. So them are do advertisement say the JLP and we are build out what kind of highway. We have blueprint and we're not supposed to stop it. Stop that claim for these things. Stop it. And then say the PMP cap you know. When you know say the PMP when they build the highway, see how go the court against it. Say it now work and open up the country. Even the St. Thomas want a blueprint. Listen this. Teach you know something. Stop the foolishness. Hear this.
Priority is to do Section 1, Harbour View to Port Antonio.
Yeah.
But starting with Harbour View to Morant Bay. When we done
starting with Harbour View to Morant Bay, then get voting out so Andrew will continue it. Blueprint there. Starting from where? Harbourview to Port Antonio. Hear this.
The announcement during his sectoral presentation on Tuesday. The highway will be done in 2 phases, starting with Segment 1, which runs from Harbourview to Port Antonio. Segment 2 is from Negril to Mandeville.
The priority is to do Section 1, Harbour View to Port Antonio.
Okay.
But starting with Harbour View to Morant Bay. When we've done that, then the whole of Jamaica will be linked by modern highway.
The Ministry of Labour and
a modern highway. Why you do an advertisement now? I said PMP a Capoon and you are talking about your link highway. The highway them build a PMP build it. The thing them wanna use, the part, the one of them are PMP put it in there. And if you stop tell lie. When you do, if you come and build pan it as a, and make you see my move. And say, well, me come and me get it, so me I build pan it, I will see a move. But don't come tell lie like you do something. And say the PMP, them destroy. But at the same thing with them leave, yeah, use and I go on because it won the country. It had the foundation of the country. You can't do this. Nobody no allow you to do these things. You think PR not working at them time, you know what? You know, 21st century. PR not working at them time. The blueprint of the PNP, them do it. Stop it. So oh you get fair do this at about highway now. Look at
infrastructure. We promised to.
Look at
Paris? Yeah, Jamaica needs this.
Yeah.
Continue to connect Jamaica with more highways and large-scale road repairs? Yeah, Jamaica needs this.
Why you do this? Who you are trick? You are continue to connect highway and road repair. Listen to my blueprint. And we have to tell him to fix the road, them can make it mad in mashed up. When we stop this, man, you look at.
Yeah, modern infrastructure. We promised to improve them. Yeah, more promises, more promises.
Remember, you know, and the PNP release them thing first. By the way, we know it's the whole print. When I show them the blueprint, the PNP blueprint, and Andrew need to do just come and just fix the things them. Don't make them run down. Him not do it. Now look on the advertisement with them say them put out. Where Andrew come out and say, I'm the best baby father. Yeah, continue.
Build on our landmark tax-free threshold increase by cutting income tax? Yeah, that's it.
It is.
Raise tax-free income up to 3.5 million? I guess that's good.
You can copy my ideas, but you can't copy my results.
Them stinky. Why did I do a video like this? Who would I watch it? You are talking about copy with that Xerox. Remember a long time I put it up, you know. Long time I say, Damien Crawford. Damien Crawford attack some things the way I do on the meal and everything. And Dora Dixon, sit down, don't show now. In 2023, no them put her over there and put her education. She come talk about what Damien did attack and say a fair idea. Remember it documented, you know. Mark Golden talk something in this and use him thing them say AI, then them say I feed them idea. Things where you mark that. I'm matter of fact, Andrew Holness came out and said, well, just give me implement them. Me are the best baby father for ideas. But this is how the people them daring and then come out with garbage. Make I tell you again. Andrew Holness in the last year election. Go around and make BA promises from, you know, if you turn Clarkstone in a city, make all these promises, right? If Andrew Holness do him say I do right now with them bagalaya, he that tell you that from last year. He want to get what from last year. Now him come back now and double down and just say, let me just go all out to just be a lie. He fool, you know. The man said, yes, sure, Portmore State, what I Portmore, we have around 20,000 people at Portmore. And just say, give that amount of people water. Tell Andrew, remember, you know, Kingston and St. Andrew have the most people. And we have put Portmore in a metropolitan, more than street, remember, like St. Thomas, around 90,000 people live there. Portland, and them not enough. But you take the rest of the place. Which part in Jamaica and Jogi can not get nobody want Portmore water? And I like it, which part of Kingston, which part Andrew find 350,000 to give water. Remember, I'm not forget the black jump them, you know. This is how them put down. But none of these people, no Lacan, none of these people no Lacan, none of these people no Lacan, pan water commission. Water commission have some people like 7,000 only can look on it. And Andrew talk about the amnesty, 7,000 at customer. And most of them don't come out of that, like nearly 40 billion and more. And it's bad, you know, them still have to give the amnesty from January the 2nd to April. No, Andrew come and tell him put on. It's about to get the 300,000 people put give water, brother. Yeah? Yeah. See? We kick off that man, the one of them, yeah. Yeah. I want them go to creature, you know. Yes. See? Eh? When we get these people, these are the lies. Where Big Mama fish head, let's from out a Big Mama, them sit down and that's right. Like them must say, yo, that's right. I tell the people them this. Remember, we have a bad guest coming. The internet make the world intertwined. So everything can check in a real time. Let me show you something. You see last night when Charles Jr. I went up and down, let me show you something when we have now watching. I have correspondent all over the place. Oh, see, remember when Agintai, I'll show you him. You remember when Agintai, I said, I'm glad when Mark Walling come on, and the man get whipping, you know what I'm saying, 9 term, 10 term, till that term, so don't win no more. When you see Agintai have to come out, come say this. Remember I'm saying can't lose, you know. Third term is not guaranteed. Look at that chair guy, look what him said, see there? The 26, see me out? Watch Agintai. So no, that's it, that's the other day, Agintai, man. When the things, so they can't just continue to tell the people them lie and then step in them stomach. I give them some handout or some people that were licky, who not give handout to. Nah, work. Me, I tell you, no, say, no, for no, 1 by 1 to go to jail. Me, I say 3 by 3. Like, brought them 1 by 1, girl and boy. Not 3 by 3. 3 by 3. The PMP press conference. All right, I'll carry that later. Me, I'll carry that later. No good. No good. Run us up, by the way. We see Andrew only say our next slide. When him go say, film with them ask about the media houses. Yeah, on 1 media house. Where him knows that a media house, that a big mama, and Mark Golden come explain it. Him say film people them never disrespect no media yet. Never. Yeah. Never. Mark Golden have a time to stop tell a lie. Look here. Look here. I mean, maybe that's remind him something because I don't know what happened to him. You understand? Because Queen E, he not stop this everything near media and tell them and run them in district in this step. Even athlete foot me run off media for the thing when they say that. Yeah? Matter of fact, Queenie attack Gleaner. Queenie attack media. Yes. Queenie attack the media. Yes. So I say we can't draw up a little thing with Queenie right now. Yeah. So I can, yeah. So Queenie get up and him attack the media. See? So why Andrew Holness? Why? You know, so Queenie attack. No, the other day him attack Gleaner. Him not attack Gleaner the other day. Eh? Queenie no attack Gleaner. Queenie attack Gleaner company. Let me just remind you. Queenie attack the youth there when him run off him phone. Get off my phone. So I only remember them Andrew Queenie attack every media person that I can't think of. Andrew said film thing do not attack media personnel. And Mark Golden have said listen. We have 3 people where we reject. The jail people reject 4. 4. Andrew don't know that. Andrew said not thief, by the way, you know. Andrew said, I don't know him. The first question asked. And him said, him against corruption. Andrew said, I don't know him against corruption. Film company. Andrew, we're reading again. Andrew said, him against corruption. Let me play this. I don't have that player say, I'm just going to corruption. Because you're against corruption, brother. Andrew, you have to stop say some things where it hurt people, it's still, you know. Andrew say I'm against corruption, people. Yes. Andrew say I'm against corruption. Remember play this, Andrew. Remember play this. Remember play this. Andrew
The
against corruption.
JLP corruption timeline from 2010 to now. Take a seat and get comfortable.
What's this?
This is going to be a long one. October 2010. SCJ, sugar divestment, $43 million. March 2016. Montague. Used car scandal. Used car scandal in which 30 cars are still outstanding. Since 2012, this is valued at $100 million. September 2016. Nepotism, spectrum management. Nepotism and cronyism. December 2016. De-bushing scandal. $606 million improperly awarded right before parish council elections. May 2017. Grant of milk powder license and 15 acres of Mombasa grass on personal property. August 2017. Convicted criminals, friends of board members granted gun licenses under questionable circumstances. September 2017. Junction Road. Over $1 billion Jamaican dollars of taxpayers' money has been spent. As of 2023, might have to be abandoned. June 2018. Petrojam perimeter fence. Petrojam perimeter fence was built for $96.8 million Jamaican dollars. August 2018. Derek Smith. Derek Smith 5-year consultancy contract at $7.5 million per year through 2022. Total $37,865,770 Jamaican dollars. Saturday, August 2018. Nepotism. Trevor Forrest resigned as board chairman following revelations that he had improperly intervened in the recruitment process at the Spectrum Management Authority, SMA. August 2018. SMA Constituency Secretary appointed to board. August 2018. USF, a JLP candidate for Portmore MP, hired her daughter and paid her $80,000 without qualifications. September 2018. Nasol, $12 million. November 2018. TEF scandal, $35 million for garbage bins. December 2018. PCJ, Auditor General Report, citing explicit acts of nepotism. March 2019. Petrojam, Wheatley, and Myrie, May 2019. Free Beach scandal, $13.5 million, property unsold, and beach given away. October 2019. CMU corruption, $50 million of school funds for personal use of Ruel Reid, and Fritz Pinnock, $676.8 million of unapproved salaries. Nepotism, cronyism, $122 million per annum for 4 officers, traveling allowances for 119 students, $95.7 million. December 2019. RADA, 33 road contracts awarded without being sent to tender, $521 million. March 2020. Chairman Joseph Shuker authorized an $11.5 million payment to Willard Hilton, former MD of JTA, in March 2020, though he was terminated December 31, 2019. June 2020. Vaz, Minister with responsibility for land and environment, attempts to lease lands 7.7 acres bordering the protected Holywell National Forest Park in St. Andrew to build a private cabin for 25 years at $120,000 per annum. July 2020. Market Me contracts, not put out to tender totaling $55 million between December 2016 and June 2019. July 2020. J.C. Hutchinson. J.C. Hutchinson signed over 1,400 acres of Holland estate lands to romantic partner and son. Stripped of agriculture portfolio. November 2020. Dry Harbor mining deal. Andrew Holness overturns the NEPA decision to not give Bengal Mining Company. January 2021. UTC. Nepotism. 11 senior managers were found to be unqualified, and 1 employee's salary was raised 600% in 13 months without meeting the base qualifications. January 2021. UTC. One employee's salary raised 600% in 13 months. Employee did not meet base qualifications. March 2021. JCDC. Nepotism. Trevor Nairn awarded $15 million for gala celebrations. Procurement procedures were breached. September 2021. Nutrition products. Lanatuity. Nepotism. $143 million paid to companies and individuals connected to board members and management. 12 staff positions were not advertised, and 8 members did not have the proper qualifications. October 2021. NMIA, Cyprit HAJ, Site First Rock, $450 million, Site 2021, $450 million First Rock stock purchase. Hutchinson was a shareholder in First Rock Capital Holdings Limited while serving on the AAJ board when she voted in favor of the AAJ's investment and failed to recuse herself in keeping with the procedures of the board charter. October 2021. JCTE scandal. $124 million. Permanent Secretary Grace McLean Montague. Nepotism and cronyism. JRC Railway Corporation. Board member made head of HR. November 2021. Clarendon Alumina Production. Belizean company got a 6-month contract which was renewed 5 times for $225,000. November 2021. Jamaica Customs Agency. $664.24 million in arrears for 3 private bonded warehouses. December 2021. Hart Trust, NTA. Staff retreat to Moon Palace for $5.6 million. February 2022. TPD Co. AG report also found that there was no evidence that TPDCO had conducted feasibility studies nor risk assessments for 11 projects at total cost of 478 million Jamaican dollars. March 2022. MOHW, $13 million spent to retrofit a hotel that was used for COVID for 1 year. May 2022. TPD.co AG report exposed that 8 members of staff unqualified for roles with salaries amounting to 31.3 million Jamaican dollars. July 2022. NSWM AA for $5.5 billion spent over the last 5 years to third parties for work projects, but no procedures to ensure work was done. August 2022. Kamina Johnson Smith. GSC campaign. Government expenditure of $43.9 million. MOWH cronyism. March 2022. Absence of formal contracts valued over $400 million. November 2022. Transfer of $174 million to MLCD, an NSWMA, and an NGO, but did not implement measures to track the utilization of the funds disbursed. November 2022. NGO spent $14 million of the $20 million it received on activities unrelated to COVID-19 emergency. Grand total, 6,314,200,000,000 Jamaican dollars. October 2022. J.C. Hutchinson, conflict of interest and second nepotism charge. His influence in the award of state contracts to a company owned by his son. November 2022. Green Acres Police Station. $73 million spent to construct Green Acres Police Station on flood-prone lands. December 2022. NCRA boss intervenes and releases detained shipments of substandard rice imported by company owned by Chris Tufton. January 2023. SSL scandal. 200 accounts hit, exceeding $30 million in fraud. February 2023. Westcon contracts. PM Holness Conflict of Interest Probe, May 2023. FCJ Nepotism and Cronyism. Minister of State Xavier Main engaged by FCJ for private legal services in acquisition of 200 acres of land from the UDC at Caymanas Estate. November 2023. Holness Statutory. Declarations to Integrity Commission not yet certified and gazetted 2021 and 2022. March 2024. TAJ forks out nearly $400 million to lease buildings it's yet to occupy after 3 years. September 2024. FID referral. PM Holness's uncertified statutory declarations, 2019 to 2022. December 2024. Building permit scandal. April 2025. $31 million drill scandal. June 2025. FID appointment. Appointment of Dennis Chung as FID Chief Technical Director. June 2025. FCJ JLP Counselor referred for prosecution. July 2025. Old School Bus Saga.
You hear this? Let me tell you something about the money now. When I talk about the package and where Sir Golden are coming with. Remember, you know, if you put in where Sir Golden are coming with and the farmer them are work, remember when I pay taxes and when I buy things too, you know. So even the money where the kids them are get 10,000 per month per child. Remember, you have to take the bus. Remember, them have family, them have to spend money to them, have to go grocery, them have to do this. So the government, the capacity. So you go country. Remember, you have to buy the food, the meal, them what them use, they use the farmer them. And when them farm, them must sell it back to the school, to the government. And them have family to them have spend money and them have to pay them taxes same way. So in everywhere, this money not go away in vain, you know. It grow the economy. Because money dropping at everybody and you can't eat food and you can't proper education and move the place again and do the right thing. The health system have to set on all kind of things. See? So when him talk and I say, them shock. Remember, you know, Sir Mark Wolin, you remember film business, they never see that man feel no business. We are watch Andrew Holness, a shell company. And when doing this to a company, lock it down like when lock admat and then transfer. Only people do that. And people who are hide things. Keep on chopping and hide things. That man never in a legit company yet. Andrew Holness. Dildo company, nobody know. I'm going to put an eye in eye, but Dildo our big mama them and queenie them use. So I don't know how you have a company named Dildo and a taxi company. Eh? Nobody never take Andrew Holness taxi them yet. Andrew tell last night when them ask about corruption, everybody know him and say him clean. And him not this and him not that. And everybody know him stand against corruption. But the whole of them here belongs to him and him friend. All of them. Andrew look like this is how the man lie. He look like you can just say the straight out lie in no business. And never say right now, people wanna please police, you want Andrew Holness, yeah. When you just look, you need to put on a suicide watch this, because Mark Golden and step up on him like carpet, hold him fling him all over the place like rock dog, and fling him all over, boom, bam, bam, bam. I say, no, sir, Mark Golden, you do people them pick me bad door. Him so vexed that him don't even want to shake and him afraid. And see him here, like him I tell them, let me show you. Him this is how him vexed. Look here. Let me put him up.
All right. Who emerged head and shoulder or head or whatever and to recalibrate in a timely manner and to put some crucial issues on the table that got Mr. Holness a bit flustered some points in time. He did contain himself to his credit. I think the edge in this debate came with Mark Golding's ability to rebut, and rebut he did. I think the Prime Minister absolutely sold his record in terms of what he's been able to do for the people. This debate came with Mark Golding's ability.
People, Look what I'm doing, the man. Look what Andrew doing him on. That means no time coming and look here.
Put some crucial issues on the table that got Mr. Holness a bit flustered some points in time. He did contain himself to his credit. I think the edge in this debate came with Mark Golding's ability to...
Yes, that people. Eh? It done. You see him though? Where see that now? It done. Let me just play this. Let me play this. Him done. Him done. Him for go away. Now, people, you know better than this. You shouldn't evacuate the building there. Let me play with them say I saw with the bomb check. Come here. Hear this.
Beside the Twin Gates shopping plaza is across from the mall, and there's Tropical Plaza nearby as well. And there's generally a lot of traffic in the mornings, a lot of foot traffic as well. And the roads, I think that one is partially blocked off. Waterloo Road as well, which is the main road leading into the New Kingston business district as well.
Right. So at 18 minutes after 11 o'clock, we continue to watch developments all across the island with the reports of multiple bomb threats reported across the island. The Minister of National Security believes that it may be part of a hoax, which we've seen before, but they are taking all the precautionary steps to ensure that no harm comes to anyone. The emergency services have been activated as is relevant and
so let me tell you this. This are them it come from. Now the island, just look how the island spread out. It will not pay nobody. It will not but them. So them forget the vote because the voting day not come yesterday, what have you. Them are do it like them that say, we could do it on Saturday, we could do it and we could try it Wednesday. People don't listen to these people. Can you imagine when them did have time? Remember when they have funeral place? Figure from one end at the place. Remember when I have them big kind of group there with the bomb them that come from them that have tons of hundred of tons of bomb. And you must see something. You in your place that come out and you're going to your work, you know, see nothing. But them a give bomb shot and you just come out, so the jail beat them up to no good. You have to see something. Them to go to prison. And this is shows that the police already at neither. This alone shows that the police where them are going to take credit for something them already yet. You couldn't have an all-island bomb threat. It don't make no sense. This is just one purpose. You don't want the police them for vote and all kind of things. So when them test it now, they might don't want to test it on Wednesday. Now go work go. People now come out and go vote. Yeah? Not follow these drunk crowd. And people, I want to trace them fast and find them and yeah, rum and fish and bread or something, but we don't go for them. Them is shit. This don't make no sense. See? So you couldn't have no bomb, you don't have no big, no gang, no attack, you know, the one in the island. You have some strange man in your place and then come plant. You have somewhere my plant. You lock up a place and then you go in your place. You know, have nothing never in your place, but them come to bomb church, you know, see nobody, you watch you vivid thing, them and all kind of things, and them as a bomb church, and you are clear place, and I go on in a chaos, that don't make no sense. And then they even do it at one place or two places, them do it all over the island. And only really do this, it will come from Andrew and his minions. Yeah? And Big Mama, them, they do that, you know. Big Mama, but the one that come from, them will test it. If you say them can do something Wednesday.
Actually, on the day when about 45,000 election day workers are expected to cast their ballots, we're hearing from the Director of Elections, Mr. Glasspool Brown, that the ECJ has not had any reports of voting being impacted. We will keep track of this situation wherever you are in the traffic. Give us a call, let us know what is happening. So
you know, all right, so I'm going to tell you the next thing. Nobody couldn't get a bomb check. You have a time bomb. When you get time, who have time to go travel with bomb and set it and say bomb and go off. Places that blow down, the one of Jamaica that blow down by this. But you're not carrying so much bomb. You don't have to have truck to carry it around. People that see a plant, them there all over the place. It doesn't make no sense. We have cameras there. So you don't pick up nobody. This is just bullshit. This is just them. And you have to have time bomb, them that must go off by this. So you'd have to have some people highly skilled with BAM, if you check it and put a time on it to go do what? Come on now, people. This are come from the Jamaica minion, JLP minions. Eh? 45,000 people have voted here try disenfranchise them. Them for run them where? Them do it down a parliament and a big mama will see with the footage. So me I want big mama them accountable. Me don't talk, I'm gonna deal with my breakfast. And remember, you know, hey, remember, you know, we're party on deck. I'm telling the call Mama Angie. And by the way, the number that we see somehow now, I call and I send link. That's not my phone. Mama Angie I tell me when I send some link, I show them some things. And not, no, don't do that. That number, I just call me, I put it up right now. I call about ticket and party and deck. But we're going to celebrate the 14th. So do not call that number and send things like it's not my phone. Don't do it. And on my phone, not at all. Don't make me get no complaint about one, please and thanks. See? And on my phone. My phone, them full up my phone, them don't even ring. Because when you look my phone, them have thousand, but the things are not kind of things that you clean and dust that. If you can't reach through my phone, then my phone them pack up. You know? So I have to find ways to talk to my friend and family then. You understand? Yeah, man. Yeah? Apart of yet, so them call Agia. Right? Them call Agia. So, to Andrew get a beat, yeah. You know, yeah, Andrew get beaten like, hey, Andrew, I know bomb threat. You should have said, them should have put it up for say, them for watch Andrew and that suicide. Watch. Take out his shoes, lace. No make him go kind no kind of card. And not at all. You know, watch him. Make sure him not have no belt. You understand? Put him on the watch car right now, him not feel good, you know. He might go out over the line, but me can't tell the same not feel good. None of them not feel good. And then you know have nothing else to back up Andrew. They might depend on Andrew. Remember Queenie can't face somebody, you know. That are germs. Again, just think about the whole of them. So they might depend on Andrew where the biggest. I mean 28, so 28. Eh? Them man that the surfing, man. See, can't depend on Andrew on this. And then the lies, them when they tell now how much people have job and things just like people are dead for hungry. Yeah, man, go and address it there. You can't come tell the people them kind of foolishness, you know, say foolishness. You understand? It will stop, man. Stop. We don't talk. Stop it though. The arms out will stop here. Later, you know, so if I come back, come walk them again. So, me know me, I come back, come walk them again. Me can go eat my breakfast. Because I know what feed us, you know, no eat no breakfast and come and feel angry and hungry and everything and walk them and then go eat some food. My time to go eat my breakfast. Yeah? Later, family. I'm up. Blessed.
We are beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump sum we are beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb and do.
We keep it like the government of a country. It's the servants protect the people of that country, not to put their life in misery. You understand me, Luciano? What else, man?
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Serious
It's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
We can't take it no more,
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Yo, politician, with the evilest mission, who know we blame. Too money and power and fame. We're going to find up the youth.